What is up, YouTube? Fluttershy RLC and the Denver Broncos have won Super Bowl 50, beating the Carolina Panthers 24-10. And first of all, I just want to say congratulations to the I want to say Carolina Panthers. Okay, I want to say congratulations to the Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning. I also want to say that I know this is Green Bay and Arizona, but I couldn't be bothered to edit a full game, and this game was already edited on my hard drive, so I was like, you know what, whatever. And then another thing I want to say really quick is if you were watching this and you weren't really a fan of either team, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for myself because this was like the worst Super Bowl I've ever watched. This was just boring as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Again, for Broncos fans, it was awesome. For Panthers fans, well, I already know that you hated it. But for me personally, it was boring. This was a hard game to watch. It was sloppy. There was no offense. It was just like constant 3-and-outs, and it was a pretty bad game. Not gonna lie, this was a pretty bad Super Bowl. And another thing is Cam Newton, when he fumbled the ball, I can't remember exactly how much time. There was like 4 or 5 minutes left. They were down by 6. He fumbles the ball, and he starts to go for the ball to dive down to grab it, and then he pump fakes and jumps backwards. What are you doing? You're really not gonna jump on that ball and try to get it back. Nope. No, he was like, nope, F that pile. I ain't going anywhere near it. And I think that just kind of, I don't know, that kind of says a lot about Cam Newton. The fact that he was not willing to, go in there and risk maybe getting, hit a little bit to try to get the ball back. I mean, because if he would have gone in there to maybe grab the ball, who knows, he could have came out with it, and true, it would have been 4th down, but at least then, they could have punted the ball, played field position, but instead the Broncos recovered the ball at the 5-yard line. And at that point, the game was over. But the Panthers just, they couldn't block DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't do anything, man. They could not do a single thing. That big turnover, that fumble recovery for a touchdown in the first quarter, that was huge for the Broncos. And after that, man, the defense won them that game. The defense wins championships, and I knew I should have picked the Broncos because then the Panthers would. If I would have picked the Broncos, the Panthers would have won. But no, because I picked the Panthers, the Broncos won. Because this just was not my year in playoff predictions. I was not right on any of them. Now again, I did say in my video that I was like, well, I think the Broncos have a very good chance to win this game. I'm not so sure if the Panthers are going to win, but I still ultimately picked the Panthers. That ended up being the wrong choice because the Broncos just, came out there, defense dominated. Now, Keep Talib, you are an asshole, and I do not like you. Thanks for representing KU very well. Seriously, Keep Talib, an absolute jackass, and I hate that guy. But you know what? In all honesty, even though I am a Chiefs fan, Broncos are our division rival, I'm not mad at it. I like Peyton Manning. It's going to be cool that he's going to be going out on top. He's going to be going out a Super Bowl champion. And that's that. I'm really not mad about it. It would have been nice to see the Panthers win, to see Jared Allen, who started off his career with the Chiefs. It would have been nice to see him get a ring, but hey, all in all, I'm not really too mad about how it ended. I do feel like the Panthers, they kind of came into this game way too confident. There's a difference between being confident and cocky and just overconfident. The Panthers were overconfident, and it kind of showed. Cam Newton the entire game just did not look. He just didn't look, the same. He didn't look how he normally looked throughout the year. And the Panthers just played ugly. The Panthers played ugly. They played sloppy. It was just bad. It was bad. I know that every game's different, every team's different, but how'd they only lose one game? That's what's kind of surprising to me. But the Broncos, they figured it out because statistically Cam Newton is one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL when he's under pressure. And we already knew that the Broncos were going to bring a ton of pressure. That's exactly what they did. Threw Cam off his game. And the Panthers offense in general did not have a rhythm. They could not find the rhythm whatsoever. And you could tell that throughout the game. And then again, just how did they fumble the ball so much? And it's weird because I was watching the game with my parents, and again because I'm a Chiefs fan, I was you see every play, these Broncos players, they're trying to strip the ball every play, and I'm I never see the Chiefs do that. So it's just the way that the Broncos play D. They play very aggressive defense, and they proved that. It proves that defense wins championships. And whoever did that 4 takeaways for the Broncos coin-up collectible, you just got yourself 75,000 coins. So good for you. I chose the Broncos. Well, actually, okay. I chose the Panthers on one account and the Broncos on the other, so I still got 75,000 coins, but, I mean, Ultimate Team is AIDS, so it's not like I'm going to really do anything with it. But, yeah, if you picked the Broncos 4 turnovers coin up, you got yourself 75,000 coins, so good for you. At the time of making this video, I don't know when this video is going to go up. It might go up, like, midnight or so. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to try to get it up tonight. I don't know who the MVP is. I'm going to try to look really quick on Twitter because I'm making this, like, right as the game pretty much ended. So I'm not exactly sure who the MVP is. Okay, I figured it was going to be Von Miller. So I believe we're going to get a 99 Von Miller and Mutt. I'm not quite sure. To be honest, I haven't been following Mutt at all lately because, well, one, Madden is AIDS. Ultimate Team is AIDS. So I just don't really follow it anymore. But, yeah, we might get a 99 Von Miller tomorrow. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, the Panthers played horrible. I kind of felt bad for Josh Norman. You saw him on the sidelines after the game, and he was crying. And, I kind of feel bad for him because, I mean, the Panthers' defense did what they needed to do. They did what they needed to do, but the offense did not help them out at all. The offense couldn't keep the defense off the field, and they kept putting the defense in just bad situations. We saw it at the end of the game. Again, Cam Newton, you need to try to recover that ball, all right? And I think he's going to be criticized a lot for that, in the upcoming days, when they're doing all, like, the post-game coverage stuff. I think he's going to be criticized for that a lot because, like, what are you doing? Like, you have 4 minutes left in your season, and you fumble the ball, and you don't even make an attempt. You back away from the ball. Actually, you back away instead of trying to pick it up. I can't believe that. That was one of the worst things I think I've ever seen in a Super. Like that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. So yeah, Broncos fans, GG to you. But this is just me. I feel like that could have easily been the Chiefs. The Chiefs could have easily had been in the Super Bowl had we had a healthy Justin Houston, a healthy Tom Bahali, a healthy Don Taripo. We would have smoked the Broncos in the AFC Championship. Broncos fans, I'm just saying we would have smoked you in the AFC Championship. So it kind of hurts a little bit because I know the Chiefs could have easily been in there. Would we have fared that well against the Panthers? I'm not quite sure, but still, it kind of does hurt as a Chiefs fan knowing that we could have been there. But again, GG to the Broncos fans. You guys deserve it. You guys just wanted it more than the Panthers. And again, I'm not mad about it. I really like Peyton Manning. Von Miller is one of my favorite players he's one of my favorite players in Madden, so therefore he's kind of one of my favorite players in the NFL, just because I just like how he plays and just the versatility he brings to a defense with this, how good he is in terms of rushing the passer and just all the different moves and just everything that he can bring. I just love it. He's just a great all-around player, so I can't really be mad at it. Panthers fans, sorry, I guess. I mean, it's just what happens. There's a winner and loser in every game, and just, But again, the real losers are the people that watch this game hoping for a good football game. Okay, we got cheated, and the halftime show sucked. But at least tomorrow, I get to know the bands that are going to be at Rockfest Kansas City 2016, so that's pretty cool. And then spring training starts here in another month, so hey, it's looking good for me right now, so I'm not mad about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm Fluttershy. Peace out. And as usual, have a great day, guys.